March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. In today's Health Watch, Local 3's Caitlin Corbett tells us why it's important to listen to your body.
Colorectal cancer doesn't always present itself as obvious. Ted Jorgenson, a colorectal cancer survivor, tells us how catching it early and getting the proper treatment at Aurora Baycare Medical Center saved his life.
2017, and I was bleeding, and I was didn't have much energy. I would come in from the garden and sit in my chair and fall asleep, and I knew something was wrong.
For Ted Jorgenson, the signs of colorectal cancer were easy to ignore.
And I just thought there was maybe a hemorrhoid or something there that was bleeding, and it would fix itself. You know, I'm fine. You know, why worry about it if nothing's wrong? You know, don't fix it. So I just kept putting it off and putting it off.
At the persistent advice of his wife and a friend who worked as an emergency room physician, Jorgenson made his way from his home on Washington Island to Aurora Baycare. At age 63, he was about to have his first colonoscopy.
Gastro doctor came in and he said, "We have a problem here."
Jorgenson was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer.
Well, the first thing I asked him, I said, "Is it going to kill me?" And he said, "No, this one won't kill you."
Jorgenson had come to the right place at Aurora Baycare. Dr. Umang Gautam is the medical director of oncology there.
Cancers that arise from the colon and the rectum are the colorectal cancers. So they start as polyps, and then they develop changes that can be seen microscopically, and that turns into colon cancer. And men always, nothing happens to us, right? So we ignore these symptoms of bleeding, changes in the bowel habits, a feeling of fullness in the rectum if it is a rectal cancer. And those would be the main things.
Though Jorgenson had ignored those signs, it wasn't too late. The team at Aurora Baycare began treating Jorgenson right away with radiation and chemotherapy in hopes of shrinking the tumor. Although the tumor didn't shrink, Jorgenson's cancer didn't spread. And after undergoing surgery to remove the tumor, he was declared cancer-free.
No other better words. It was just phenomenal. We cried a lot, and it was just a great time.
Jorgenson still enjoys many of the things he did before colorectal cancer changed his life, but he's seen 2 friends lose their own lives due to the cancer, and he hopes sharing his story will help others listen to their bodies.
I'll never forget when I walked in here, and I'll never forget when I walked out, you know, and it was like, wow, you know, what an hour and a half can change your life. I just can't credit Aurora enough for what they did for me, and they saved my life. And I tell my friends, I says, get a colonoscopy. I mean, you know, I've got good friends that are my age and have never had one, and it's a cakewalk. It's a piece of cake, you know, and it's like, could save your life real easy.
If you're over age 45, Aurora Baycare's digestive health team offers direct access to a screening colonoscopy, saving you a trip to your primary care doctor or gastroenterologist. Just visit Aurora Baycare's website for more. And that's your Health Watch. For Local 3 News, I'm Caitlin Corbett.